I'm following scientist Emily Madsen to find out more about her research in this amazing landscape. Oh, big stretch. We've seen some incredible animals and the things that they leave behind. Emily, what are you doing here? This seems like a totally awful place to live.
I mean,
it's dreadful.
It's horrendous. Why would anyone want to spend their time here?
I don't understand it, honestly. It's crazy.
No.
No, this is an amazing place. So what is it that you're doing here?
I am doing research out here on mammal biodiversity. So I'm using camera traps and I'm setting them up in 5 different areas. And there's going to be roughly 250 camera traps.
250?
Yeah. So
that's a lot of cameras.
Yeah, and a lot of driving around on some interesting roads.
Very interesting roads. Would you say it's been easy getting around?
How does your butt feel about that, Lucy, or your head, for a matter?
So yeah, a couple of times Emily has driven into a ditch, I feel like possibly on purpose, teaching me a lesson of being here.
I'm just going to say the ditch was the road. It wasn't that I was missing the road or anything like that.
The ditch was the road. And I, a couple of times, hit the ceiling of the car and then came back down onto something that had moved, so maybe like a camera trap, which has nice sharp corners. So I'm covered in bruises. Yeah. But it's been interesting driving around.
I'm glad you think so.
Ow. Ow! Ah! Oh, I'm actually stuck. I'm stuck. But that's not actually the only problem, is it? We've been charged up by buffalo.
Tent got broken by baboons using it as a trampoline.
And we put up a post about 100 metres away from some lions. And it might not seem that bad, like 100 metres away, that's quite far. But if you think about how fast Usain Bolt can run that distance, lions can do it a lot faster. I was quite scared. You were fine.
We did have an armed ranger with us at the time, and he was pretty chill about that.
He was on his phone.
Yeah, he was. He was pretty
chill. Very relaxed, which calmed us down slightly. So what is your research actually about? What are you doing with these camera traps?
So what we're looking at is, like I said, we're looking at mammal biodiversity, but we're looking at it specifically in relation to the livestock grazing plans in each of the different areas that we're working in. So we can compare the different plans and see how well they work and try and help the management to decide what levels of grazing are best for the optimum amount of biodiversity.
So you're working together with these community groups to make sure that they know what you're doing and they're happy with it?
Yeah, so in each of the areas that we're working in, we're working really closely with the management teams. So we have rangers out protecting us mostly, but we're also teaching the rangers what we're doing and hopefully teaching them new skills and working closely with the management. So one of the things we did right at the start before we finalised our plans was go and meet with the management of each area and discuss with them what we wanted to do and ask them what they would like to see out of the research. And so we made as many of the adjustments from their suggestions as possible.
And that's really cool because we were actually talking to one of the camp staff last night, Joseph, about how many cows he has and how important they are to the Masai people.
Now, how many cattle do you have?
Me?
Yeah.
50 cows.
50?
Yeah, and I need more.
You need more?
Yeah.
How many would you like?
We are 200.
200? But do you have any shoats?
Sorry?
Do you have any shoats? Sheep and goats? Sheep, goat?
Yeah, I have all of them.
But cattle are better than the shoats.
We like all of them better.
So it's really important that you guys are thinking about the human and animal together when it comes to conservation.
Yeah, and it's in a landscape like this where livestock have been part of the ecosystem for such a long time, you actually see in areas where there's no grazing they have to do planned burning, because otherwise the grass gets so long that none of the herbivores will use that area because the predators can sneak up on them so easily.
Well, Emily, thank you very much for allowing me to come out here. It's been amazing. It's been a genuine lifelong dream, so cheers for that. If you want to find out more about Emily's research, you can Google the Biome Health Project, or you can follow them on Twitter at biome_health.
Yeah, I have a friend! I'm gonna cut that approach just at the end. You look like a sado.